we're on to the home straight now, the last 5 letters, and they're all shapes that don't particularly relate to one another, so we're just going to work our way through them. The V, a lot of people get confused with this and a capital N, but it starts on the line, it goes up to meet the top of the V, form a nice valley, V shape, and then flick off. So start on the line, up, V, flick off. So we'll write some of those and then we'll come back to the Y. This is V and it says V. 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 That one looks a little bit cramped, but I like that one and that one particularly. Again, always go back over your handwriting and analyse what you think you did well with and what you think you didn't do so well with, so that you can learn from your mistakes. We're going to look at the Y. Here's our Y. A bit like the U shape, so you start on the line, you go up, come down, nice curve at the bottom, up, come down like you would with a G and form a G-shaped tail, that lovely fat tail at the bottom there. So up, down with the valley, up, all the way down, and a nice fat tail. Let's write some of those. People find the sound of this one confusing, but try and remember it like this. This is Y, and it says Y. 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 That's not a bad line on the whole. They're not perfectly even, and if I'm practicing them, I'll go over them again and again. But on the whole, they're the right shape, and they're sitting on the line. Let's have a go at the last few. There's more than one way of making the S, but this is my favourite way because it actually looks like an S. Let's take the fluff out. Start on the line, come up, curve over to make the curved top, make that lovely S shape, and then follow the bottom back along to come on and join to the next one. Some people go straight up to here and round. You can do that, but if you start to take the joining line across the letter, it makes it harder to read the letter. So come round the back, form your S shape like a swan, back this way and then off this way to end the letter. Let's write a few of those. This is S and it says S. 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 I like that one. That one's not bad. That one's a bit jerky. That one's slightly squashed up. Again, the whole point is to go back over your handwriting, decide what you like, decide what you don't like, and have some more goes. Let's move up and make some more space, and we'll look at the X. The X, now, there's more than one way of forming the X. Some people say you can't form an X and keep your pen on the paper. If you do it this way, you can, and the whole point is to try and write so that your pen only leaves the paper when you finish a word. It makes it easier with spellings and all sorts of things. So start on the line, come up at a slight angle, curve round that way, and then follow the bottom curve up, curve that way like you were making a C, follow that line back down, curve round and off. I'll write some of those because I think it'll be easier when you see them written, and I'll write them double size so you can see what I'm doing. You wouldn't normally make them this big, they would normally be this big. But just so that you can see what I'm doing. See how they go up, curve, and you get that lovely X shape without leaving your pen leaving the paper. And as you do them, you go, this is X and it says, this is X and it says, this is X and it says, which is not an easy one to say. Last one. We've reached the Z. Okay, so here's the Z. You come up at an angle, nice flat top, nice straight diagonal line, nice flat bottom. Some people, and I was taught this way, then put a curve on the bottom there because it actually can make it easier to join in, but the way they do it in school is not to put a curve on the bottom. So it's up, flat top, nice straight angle, flat bottom. So let's do just a few of those. See if we've got enough paper left. We've just about got enough. So this is Z and it says S. 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 And that is the whole alphabet.